What's going on?
Welcome back, y'all.
What's the deal, everybody?
Hello, we here.
Yeah. Well,
Outside.
it's always a month. Feel like it goes by fast.
It really does.
It does.
A lot be happening within a month span too. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. I feel like it was just last week I was here. I was sitting over there though.
Okay, so March, we're back. New things.
A lot of things.
I think we should switch it up this time, and we should just talk about, like, before we start with the drama and stuff, we should talk about, like, who's our favorite artist? Like, top 3 favorite artists. Go first.
Oh, don't do me.
Okay, I'll go first. So
Okay.
my top 3, I could say Summer Walker's for sure, because, you know, I'm a mood person. Sometimes I've been needing to chill. You know, she still got that, like, F niggas and stuff like that, but she still is like a peace of mind. And then, of course, Lil Durk, because, you know, Heart in the Pain, you know, whatever.
Okay.
And then I feel like my third one, right now I would say it's Babyface Ray, only because that's the other person I'm just putting on just to feel turned up, or if I'm like in the mood or something like that. So that's my top 3.
So when you say top 3, you talking about right now or all time?
I mean, it could be right now or the all
Okay,
time.
because that's why I'm like, I had to stop.
No, right now.
Okay.
Right now. Like,
Okay.
who are you turning on right now that's your top 3? Like,
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I got J. Cole's my favorite artist. Even if it was all time or whatnot, but yeah, he's my favorite artist. Just when I first started hearing him when I was young, I'm like, that's my guy. All his music, he has real good music that you may not feel is turn up music, but you still bob your head.
Poetry. That's
right, he do.
His poetry and his beats and everything. So I'm like, yeah, that's my guy. I'm a Kendrick fan.
Okay. Kendrick.
So
okay.
I mean, and I know a lot of people will try to separate those two and like put them here and here, and I'm like, they're both great artists. You know, I definitely don't feel that
they both got their own little. I don't even want to call it little. No disrespect. They both got their own swagger, but they are in like, I feel like the same field or the same subgenre of rap. Like it's I want to call it like soul rap, because they talk about real life things. Like, it's not shooting niggas all day. It's mentioned, but it's like, no, this is the everyday struggle. This is what people really go through. This is what I've been through, and like, I'm gonna teach you something.
Yeah, it makes you appreciate them, because they don't drop albums often.
Yeah.
So when they do, it's like I'm invested.
Right. Who's your third person?
Dang, my third. That's a tough one. I'm a Chris Brown fan. I know that's. Yeah, no. If I ever just wanna, you know, if I'm ever moving my shoulders in the shower, you know, I'm ready. Yeah,
I'm here for it. I love Chris Brown.
Yes, he is.
Okay. Calvin in the shower like whoop 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 whoop.
Oh yeah. Let me see if you can run. I gotta be careful because I want to slip in the shower.
Right. He's old.
No.
Smooth.
That's enough.
So what about you?
Okay, so I would say right now.
Okay.
Honestly, it's been a minute too. Y&J for sure.
Y&J.
That's
okay,
my guy.
I knew you was gonna say that.
You feel me? That's one. Okay, when I see you,
Man.
my dog. Alright. I've been listening to a lot of Dame Dot too. I ain't even gonna lie, because his last album. Well, I'm even gonna cap and act like I know the name of the last album, but the last album is like a purple background and it has an umbrella with a bunch of different designers. I'm listening to that, like I've been on it. I'm just like, ooh, stop playing with me. And then my last, I would say more of like a genre rather than an artist, because I've been trying to balance out all my heavy trap music with something, you know, a little more light. I've been going back to more like neo soul, trying to ground myself.
Okay, yeah,
because I'd be like, woo, and I'd be like, you should calm down.
Right. No, see, that'd be me too, but like I said, I'm a mood person, and a lot of the times my mood is like, I have to hustle, I have to grind.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm a parent, so I always be listening
Shout out to the moms.
Man, shout out to us, because it's crazy out here for us. So I always listen to a lot of like dudes that be talking about hustling and stuff like that. Like I can listen to Summer Walker's. That's why I really do love her. I can honestly say, because she doesn't never. I mean, she talks about men and stuff like that, but it's never like a crying thing for her. It's like, you know, she still got that like crying dinner that I really like. But that's why I'm always listening to.
Because she a type, she like,
hustle music.
I'm upset, but I'm gonna keep pushing anyway.
Exactly. Like a lot of these other artists, it's like a sad girl thing. I'm not a sad girl.
Yeah.
You got London on the track? That's all I know.
She not with London no more.
That's all I know is when I hear Summer Walker, we got London on the track.
That was that one album. The original Summer Walker fans, no more London on the track, okay? No more London on the track. It's okay though.
You be missing his face though.
I do. I think I be ignoring it though. I think that's
Fake
what
boy.
it is.
It's fine. Yeah.
But yeah, this month though, March was a good month. I feel like March was more calm than February was. Like honestly, when
February was very rowdy.
It really was. I think.
Like I feel like you know, some of y'all might not know, but y'all ever seen the movie Little Nicky?
Yeah,
Yes.
I seen Lil
You
Nicky.
remember when the demons came up? Because, no, listen, hear me.
I'm listening.
All right, now, when the demons came up and then the world started acting crazy, and they was trying to get them back to hell so the devil wouldn't die. That's how I felt February went.
Cause February was to me, February was so short. It seemed like, oh, let's just throw all the drama.
That's what I'm saying. They was like, let's just do.
And then March
Toss it
was
to
like,
them.
let's just be calm.
Yeah.
First thing that happened in March that really like sparked something for me was 50 Cent was talking about leaving stars.
Yeah, he.
Give that man his views.
I mean, look, that's the only thing that's keeping Stars really relevant. Is his any of his sub shows from Power. That's, I mean, almost 50 is Stars in a segment. Pretty
He's
much.
carrying the whole company.
Right, and I think it was because of the renewal of the Tommy section or whatever. And what's crazy too is I kept telling people, I'm like, the downfall is gonna be the Tommy thing, because all of his spinoffs was just too good. Like you gotta fall short somewhere, and I just knew something was gonna happen. I haven't watched it. Have you seen it?
I've seen a couple episodes. I don't know why it would even be bad, because I mean Tommy Force, that show was really good, because I know Tommy was a very fan favorite character in Power. So there wasn't anyone who was like, I don't like Tommy. What's he like? People were like, I'm ready for it. Right. So I don't understand why they wouldn't.
But it's just like I just knew in my heart something was gonna fall short, because I know like when it comes to like series and spinoffs and stuff like that, they don't really be lasting. They don't, and he just was hitting it every spinoff was just booming, and then this one, I don't know. I haven't watched it yet, so I can't speak, but. I don't know.
I mean, I don't think 50 would make a show like that and then make Tommy's show so subpar compared to the other ones. It could just be a money thing. I mean, we don't know, but maybe they're like, hey, look, I'm raking in views for y'all, and so and then 50's a businessman.
He is. If he ain't nothing, he a businessman.
Yeah, he transitioned from rap to business like that, so he's definitely who knows. But I know it doesn't make sense. Don't go to war with that man. That is the king of petty
right now. Because I'm gonna be honest, like I've never seen the show. Like I've seen like commercials and stuff. So I'm just like, okay, like I will watch it. But I've never, and don't shoot me up, but I just never been compelled to just sit there and be like, I'm about to watch this right now.
But see, you're really not like a TV person though. I'm a
documentaries. Yeah. What's up with the underground type person.
Yeah.
See, me being a person in film and stuff like that, I have to watch TV.
I watch TV when I'm with you. Like, anytime I come over, I'm just like TV all day.
Right.
And then sometimes, like, I got a couple shows, but that's irrelevant right now.
Yeah, but yeah, that was, to me, I think that was crazy. And it's, to me, Stars is kind of like, y'all stupid. Just do what this man say he gonna do.
Well, it's not like he's gonna run y'all to the ground. Give me all your money to bounce. I mean, 50 knows, because it's a part of his brand. 50's like, if I'm making this shows, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. He's gonna build himself up.
Get the ball rolling, Stars. We don't want 50 Cent to leave.
You don't want 50 Cent to leave.
Well, you don't want 50 to turn into 50 and be petty, because It'll be Petty. Petty 50 is the worst. It's the worst 50 to mess with. 'Cause he comes after everybody.
He really does. Now that we're talking about shows, did you guys hear that Jack Harlow is playing a reboot for White Men Can't Jump?
Yeah, in the movie.
So
have you seen it?
I was saying, y'all gotta remember.
I was saying baby of the group. But I know you've seen it though.
It's a great movie.
It's on Netflix or something now. The original one.
You know what? It might be on Netflix, and you honestly.
They're probably gonna do it to promo though. Like, hey, let's put it back on here. Let's get these views up, and then for people like me, it'll make me want to watch it even more.
The original,
like, oh look, it's the original, and then people like to compare, like how well did they do? Did they get the character spot on? Like, stuff like that.
But see, for me, honestly, the reason why I felt the type of way about it because for one, when it comes to classics. And this is just me being a writer. This is not me being disrespectful, whatever. But just being my own writer and stuff like that, when it comes to reboots, it's so hard.
Oh, yeah.
I don't see why people do it because it's always going to be a comparison to the original.
Yeah.
So it's like, why even take it there? Why even go there?
add on that. I really want to add on that because even though I'm not into like writing, well, I'm not a writer like Elise. Elise does this. Like this is her thing. I just be freelancing for fun. From reading, I'm an avid reader. I'll say that.
Okay.
And what I don't appreciate, or I don't want to say I don't appreciate, what I notice is like when you're creating something, okay, like that's coming from a certain spot in you, and for somebody to try and recreate that, I just don't like. Some people can really get it spot on, but it's like you don't know where the mind was at of the creator who made whatever it is that you're reading or whatever the movie, whatever the plot, whatever, anything. So I feel like a lot of times they fall short because it's like you're just not it.
But see, you have to get clearance from the writers. Yeah. So regardless, if this was originally your thing, if I'm gonna rewrite it, I have to have it cleared with you because if not, you could just come sue me.
Right.
But for me, it's just like it's like a fan thing. So even if I was to be somebody who's like, okay, we don't want you to rewrite something that's so classic, I would say no because as even being a fan or just a normal human being, I'm going to compare both movies. I'm going to be like, see, no,
they missing this. They didn't do that.
They didn't do that.
Because you got your own flavor is what I'm trying to say.
Exactly. Especially, I mean, for younger people who've never seen the original movie and stuff like that, it's going to hit different. Even like when they remake cartoons and stuff like that.
It's not
it's just not the same. It looks weird. But to somebody else, it's like, oh, okay, this is kind of cool. I like this. But I don't know. That's just me being a writer and being still a normal human being, and I wouldn't touch it. So when I seen it, I honestly was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely a chance and a gamble when they do this because I mean you could even say with the live action of some Disney movies that they made.
Right.
There are certain Disney movies that were animated that I felt they should have left alone. But I get it. And the same thing with, you saying I'm younger, so I didn't watch that. And granted, I wasn't alive when that movie was made, but in the late 90s, it was, my parents showed it to me and I watched it.
Right.
So it was something for me, it was, that was my time. And so these kids now, with how everything is in terms of movies, the CGI, the effects, to watch something as classic as a movie like that is like, well, this is whatever. And especially if you don't know the actors that are in there.
Right.
Like, I don't know anybody that is probably 15, 16 who knows who Wesley Snipes is.
Right.
So they're probably like, I don't know. Maybe they've seen him in a meme. There's plenty of memes with him, but they're not going to know who that is. So it's like they're Jack Harlow and whoever else is going to be paired beside him is going to be like,
okay, I didn't mean to cut you off. But because for one, your parents are going to show you that you like basketball. I'm pretty sure that was Ball is Life. I'm pretty sure you were going to see it regardless. But my question for you is, do you think Jack Harlow is going to be able to deliver? Because to me, what was the other character that played the white dude? I can't even think of his name.
He played in Zombieland.
Yeah, but see, he was supposed to be kind of like corny a little bit.
He is.
Jack Harlow is not really like a corny dude. Like Jack Harlow.
I want to really.
Hold on. Jack Harlow is kind of like a dude that I don't know, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful to nobody, but it seemed like he had a lot of black friends. So to be an artist, and then now you're acting to play like somebody who's supposed to be kind of corny, I kind of don't think he can do it. Only because I don't see him as being somebody corny.
But before you go on that, because I feel like I know what you're gonna say, but I think the comparison will be in terms of the Fresh Prince, because in that Will Smith's character was corny in a sense with that as well. Carlton was very, very, uptight and things like that. But the new show, Carlton's not like that. Carlton is real swaggy in terms of like he's like, I run this school, this is that. So I think they're creating that but putting a different spin on it. Because if you try to copy it exactly, that's where I feel like they fail. So I think what they're doing is they're keeping it the original story, but they're like, we're not gonna make his character corny. He's just gonna be his own little thing. Maybe it's a white dude who's good at basketball, and whatever. However, they're trying to spin it off. So so if they try to do that, then
you just kind of gave me a little faith in this, and now I'm mad you spoke before her because I want to hear what she wants to say. Go ahead.
Because I'm gonna be honest, like from the things that I've seen, obviously I don't know Jack Harlow as a person, like that's the homie, so I can't really say who and how he is as a person, but how he portrays himself on social media, I feel like he seems like he's kind of awkward, like.
Really?
Yeah, because listen, because when he was in what Turks with Drake, and it was a picture he got, there was all them beautiful females. He looked awkward as fuck. Like he was just like, I kind of felt out of place, And so, because I feel like he's already that type of person, and I haven't seen the movie, so I can't really say.
Right.
But based off of that, I feel like he'll be fine. It might not deliver exactly how everybody wants to.
Right, how the old heads want to. Because we can't say new people.
But it'll be enough for him to slide.
Okay. But honestly though, you kind of gave me faith. Because me with reboots, because I'm a movie head. Like I love music and stuff like that, but movies is my passion. And I definitely was like, it's no way that this is about to be anything compared to the last time. But you're right about that, and had you not brought up the Fresh Prince thing, I think it would have changed my mind about it. But I appreciate you for that, because I was pissed.
Even the last thing, it's like I think what I get upset about as a movie fan of certain movies is when they wait 30 years for a movie. I can understand, because there's certain movies that you can wait, like we'll just say the Avengers movie, let's just say Marvel. They have, if you actually look at the difference between when the first Iron Man to when the last one, it's like 12, 13 years.
Right.
But that's not where I'm like, oh, he's here. It's been like 4 or 5 years since he came back. I don't care, because I'm excited about that. But in these movies, when they make it to where it's a standalone, there's no sequel, then it's like, okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. But then when you try to reboot it, it's like, but why? You're like why? So that's why I think a lot of people get frustrated. Like, I'm cool with you making it if we were expecting a sequel, and even in the sequel, if you waited too long, I'm kind of like, I don't have the same.
It's not as exciting,
right? But see, that's me too. Like when being a writer, like some certain stories, when there's no particular, like, 'cause every story has an ending, but when there's no ending where it leaves you kind of like, okay, what actually happened? And then you, like you said, you wait 20, 30 years and now we're about to reboot it. It's like, why? The ending we had was fine. Why even bring it back up or say anything about it? Because of course they're going to make another spin. And by the ending, when the ending comes, it's like, well, wait, I didn't expect that on the last one. So now y'all trying to, for what? Leave it alone.
They got bored and was like, let's do it again.
Like, let's make new stuff. I'm a new writer. Instagram name. All right, let's make new stuff. We do not need nothing new at all. Let's just make new stuff. Leave the old stuff alone. Even though I'm excited for this now because of you. So, Jack Harlow, I'm waiting for you because, reboots. Let's get it. Cheating. Too good. Let's talk about it.
Okay, I just want to put a disclaimer out there. My shirt says cheaters, if you can read it, but I promise I'm not. It's just this was my uncle's shirt and it was fly.
R.I.P. We love you.
R.I.P. Tehran. As Lil Duval says, Black men don't cheat, so I have no.
No, that's not what 42 Doug said. What did 42 Doug say?
So, in a nutshell, he's basically saying there's two type of dudes. It's the ones that's like going like eagle watch their girl because they're scared that they're gonna cheat, and then it's the other ones that's kind of like, do what you gonna do, baby.
Set me free.
Let me see. Because if you, alright, it's those type of dudes.
Okay, so since we're females, you speak first.
Oh.
You speak first. We're listening.
So I guess it depends on, for him, and I think certain men and certain lifestyles.
Okay.
And what the type of women that they're used to being around.
Okay.
So maybe for him, and I don't know what to call his lifestyle in terms of that, but just say we'll say entertainment lifestyle. There might be women who will be with him for their own purpose, not for his, but they'll be like, I'm just with you because if I get with you, there's XYZ. And so for him, he's like, look, all right, I'll give it a chance because I'm sure young. He's like, I'll do whatever I want. But he doesn't know a lot of those women are only with him for certain purposes, but what are they doing outside of that? So for him, it's like, hey, I don't know if, or I'm sorry, I'm talking about women. I was switching around.
Right.
My fault. Okay, as a guy who, Hawk, I don't do that. I've never been the guy that was like, I'm gonna watch over my girls in social media and do things like that, because I think as a guy, it's a couple reasons. One, you gotta you gotta be secure with yourself. Because if you know your girl likes to post on social media, it doesn't have to be naked photos or half naked photos or anything like that. But if she likes to post and she's pretty, you know this, and she likes to post for whatever reasons. If I go and every time I see guys who comment or every how many likes she has, I'll drive myself crazy if I'm gonna be looking at that.
Okay.
So there has to be boundaries set between me and my girl to say, hey, you can post as long as you know you're not being disrespectful to us. And I'm not gonna be tripping on it. It's just that there's a level of like respect we gotta have.
That guy.
I was gonna say, but you know what though? What I can say about, because y'all know I've dated rappers. The difference between you're more like
you have. Oh my bad.
You're more of a subtle person.
I'm very subtle.
You're very subtle. Entertainers, because when I seen this, I'm like, okay, shut up.
Yeah.
Because we know how y'all rappers do.
No, yeah.
And so when he posted this, it was like, when he's talking about there's two different types of dudes. The ones that's scared that you gonna cheat. Okay, why are you scared? Mm-hmm. You must be cheating. Mm-hmm. What are you scared of? You're scared because you're about to get caught. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then there's some dudes. You're projecting, exactly. And then there's some dudes, which according to him, there's some dudes that's like, I dare you to cheat. Why? Why? If we're in a relationship and we're supposed to be happy and frolicky, why are you daring me to cheat? Why? Why are we even talking about cheating? Why are you waiting for me to cheat because you're cheating?
I feel like there's still a certain level of insecurity behind both of them.
It is.
Because it's like, okay, what Kyle said, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like I really relate to it. Like, okay, like I'm a pretty girl, I like to post. And I like to post just because, like, my life is a show. My life is a show to people. Period. People love to watch me. And I mean that humbly. No disrespect. It's just I'm fun and people want to have fun. And I'm like, let's get it. Like, what we doing? And so with me, it's a certain type of person that you have to be, because it's a lot that comes with it. Like, right. I'm going to get hit on all the time. People are always going to be telling me something. And some people can't handle that. Some dudes can't handle that. Now, for the other ones, that's like, oh, you go ahead and do you. It's like, okay, well, then I can't cuss. You not mess with me in the first place then, if that's how you feel, because you already assume that I'm about to be a certain way, or like, stop it. It is, but you're right. I feel like it is insecurities. It's all insecurities. But my thing is like, if you for him to even post something like that, okay, bro, you're going through something. You're not happy where you at, because why are you feeling any type of way? You feel me?
Well, I think sometimes this happens with men and women, but I think we'll say with guys in entertainment, they put stuff out there so when something does happen, it doesn't look bad on them. I think a lot of times. Yeah. So it's like, I'm gonna beat
a disclaimer.
Or disclaimer. I'm gonna beat them to the punch. So it's like if I'm dating you, and then I'm like, I don't want you to find out. Oh, hey, I'm just letting everybody know, like I'm over here living my single best life, and, you know. So then, like, for her, for Shonda, she's gonna say, oh, he's single. But then let's say a week or two later, she's like, you know, he cheated on me, then this and that, and blah 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 blah.
I already posted.
But I already posted and said I was single. So then, it doesn't look as bad on me.
Y'all better be taking notes. Kyle putting you on Mad Game right now.
Oh, game. No. I'm cutting you off. Shauna, Moose blew it for you.
But
she blew it. No. She blew it. No.
So,
you need to be straight up.
Yeah, no.
Be straight up. If you're with me, then you're with me. If you're not, then you're not.
Yeah.
Say that to my face. Don't post on social media 42 Dubs.
Yeah, no.
You're tripping.
No, exactly. No, exactly. I think it's one of those things where what Shonda was saying is when you're projecting, because it's like, as a guy, as a man, you don't want to. I'm not going to expect in my head because you're attractive or that you're out there in terms of entertainment business, like you got businesses and things that you're doing, that I'm assuming that you're going to cheat. So yeah, go ahead and cheat, see what happens. Like, no, I should be able to say, hey, enjoy yourself. I'm here to support you. Blah blah blah.
But see, that goes to what he was saying with the whole scare thing. It sounds like you're on the scare man, and he's on the go ahead and do what you gonna do and give me a reason.
But let me tap in on that too, because I want to, from my perspective, the type of person that I am. Also, I'm just like, if you want to go, do you? That means that she wasn't mine in the first place, and I'm just let the bird fly because it's.
Go ahead.
How many people out here? Stop letting me.
But you know what? That's me too. Like, but. Anybody that I've ever dated, talked to, entertained, whatever the situation may be, I let them know what it was up front. I feel like a lot of these dudes don't do that. Like, just let us know what it is up front. Like, it don't have to be like a scary situation. If you're feeling it, because any dude that's going to want to go cheat or any person that's going to want to go cheat is because you're not fully into that relationship.
Yeah.
That goes back to, okay, you're cheating on somebody who you love. That don't make sense. It really doesn't.
No.
There's no way your head, your mind, your body, and soul is fully into a relationship if you even want to cheat. So you saying anything about cheating, meaning you're not all the way there. You want to go do something, whether you're scared somebody's going to go do it or whether you're actually doing it. You're
do it first?
Who's going to do it first? Are you going to give me that leeway, or am I afraid that you're going to go do it because I'm already doing it? It's no in between.
We live in a very, y'all better listen. We live in a very damaged society nowadays.
We do.
Like, and I'm saying this because I'm very like, I've never been with nobody because I just be to myself. Everybody is afraid that everybody's gonna get hurt, so it's hard for people to trust.
That's true.
That's just unfortunately how society is. So it's like people step into a relationship already with their hands behind their back.
Period. Already knowing you. Man, I'm done.
I'm
done. What else?
Hey, wait, hold on.
What else? Before we get too deep, right? I'm calling names out now.
Oh yeah,
I'm finna expose you.
Yeah, I think it's just one of those things, and like you said, there's a whole rabbit hole you can go into. I just think I was speaking back, or I'm gonna go back to what you said about being upfront. I think a lot of times nowadays, women, you could say, are more. It's not everybody, but I would say more times I think women are the ones who say, hey, this is what I'm looking for, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And then guys go based off of that. It's never, I feel like you're not going to meet too many guys who are like, hey, these are my expectations for it. It's just the guy goes based off of what you say. Because if I go and I say, hey, look, I'm trying to talk to multiple people, a lot more times guys may feel that a girl, like a woman's going to be like, I ain't into that, and now he's lost her. No, I'm serious. Like, that's why you'll see some guys who are quiet.
I'm lost of words and I'm upset because Instagram name. Tell me how you want it up front.
No, exactly.
For real, and be honest. Like if you want to go, if I really mess with you like that, if I really want to deal with you, I'm gonna tell you straight up. If you want to go mess with other females, let me know.
Yeah,
please. Because at least that way, I'm not sitting over here thinking that it's just me.
And don't have us out here looking stupid. Because if we did it to you, you can handle the heat. Get out the kitchen. Stop
at all. And a lot of men need to know right here, right now, that hey, if a woman tells you to tell her the truth, just say that.
It's a lot easier.
Just
you
a
will
lot
be
easier.
surprised. A lot of these females really don't care. And you're so afraid because you think that you're gonna lose her. You already messing up the blessing that you could have had. Stop playing.
You're not because I'm very. If you're gonna be honestly, my thing is honesty. Because right now I move the way that I move. You gonna move the way that you move. So if you're honest with me,
I can't be mad.
I can't be mad. What am I gonna be mad at? You told me the truth. Whether versus me sitting over here crying and feeling stupid. Because if I'm gonna cry and feel stupid, no, I'm not gonna talk to you.
Yeah.
Because when I'm done crying and all my endorphins is off, now it's gonna turn into anger.
Yeah.
So go ahead and just tell me the truth. Tell it to me now. And then hey, I can't be mad.
The truth.
Because if I already mess with you, I'ma deal with it anyways. Like most women. Most women get cheated on and they still stay. So why not just tell me the truth from jump? If that's what you want to do, go do you. I'ma still probably talk to you anyways.
All I know is Lil Duval said black men don't cheat.
You know what? Let's talk about Mulatto.
Because
I'm done. I ain't done.
Mulatto.
Mulatto was saying that an artist wasn't clearing her feature because she didn't respond to her DMs. And hold on, I just brought it up. I want to be the first one to talk about it because this is literally me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got several videos, music videos.
Check it out.
That I can post right now. Hello, subscribe to the channel. I make music videos. I'm a producer. And a lot of these artists or their manager is not clearing my videos to be posted because I don't want to go out on a date with you or I'm not responding the way you wanted me to. Mulatto said this, she was talking for all of us. This was a thing for everybody because I don't know about other races, but I know a lot of black women, especially black women in the industry, that a lot of dudes is not, they're not clearing songs. In my situation, they're not clearing the music videos. They're not doing what they're supposed to do because they wanted it to be sexual. It's so, and I'm not gonna say I'm not nobody, but nigga, I'm not.
No, you don't have to sell your soul.
I'm not. You know, they trying to have me out here going on dates and doing weird stuff to clear music video.
I want to tap in.
So when Mulatto said this, I was ready to cry. Like, bro, it's no matter of fact. The day that I saw that she had this interview and was saying that, it was the same situation I was going through. This dude was not this dude's manager is not clearing this video for me to post.
Because listen, I'm in a different industry than you, but it's the same thing, and I feel like it's just for women in general. Period. Yes, especially amongst the black community, but it's just women. Period. Because long story short, I'm in a like a circle up or like a briefing, whatever. When we talk about like what's the struggle that you go through as a female entrepreneur, and it's approaching men and having it as a being strictly business. Because being a female, especially being just being a female, period, you approach dudes being nice, they automatically it's just like, oh bro, she feeling me, and it's like, no bro, I just said hi and I smiled. Like if I came at you and I had a mean face, oh I'm a female dog and all type of stuff, and you're not gonna want to work with me. But then it's like, okay, now I want to talk business. It'd be like, yeah. So what you doing on Friday? And it's like, I just asked you if you was gonna be able to do this, and that, but you didn't have the time. Ooh, because I almost called somebody out. Don't play with me. I asked if you could do this day. You completely ignored what I said, but you want to go out? Okay.
This hit me in a personal matter because it was no. This has happened to me several times. I will have a whole lot more music videos out by now. I have a whole lot more work done, but because dudes are looking at me like they'd rather sleep with me first, and then we can talk business. It's
like,
not happening.
no.
I'm
not trying to do all that.
It's not.
I don't even like that.
No, I mean, I feel bad. I really do because, it's already harder for women of color, especially black women, when they're trying to build themselves up and build these brands for themselves, and and just get to a place where they want to get to. And then when there's men that are in power, they make them feel uncomfortable with things like, hey, I'm just here for this, but you're taking advantage of the fact of me for the way I was born. You know, if you have a nice body, or if you're top heavy, bottom heavy, whatever, and they try to use that to their advantage, like, well, I can help you if you do this. So I'm just like, that's not fair to women, because it makes that there's a harder path. Instead of the straight line path, you gotta go left, right, this zigzag line, instead of just getting to it like, hey, here is where I'm at, this is where I want to be, and this is what I can do to get to that point, everything in between. But you're making it hard, because again, for either one of you, I'd be upset for a woman too if she felt, hey, he told me I had to sleep with him, and then he'll do this.
And it's so many times that I didn't mean to cut you off, but it's so many times that I've literally cried, like, bro, why? Like,
it's not fair.
Like, it's really, it's not fair, and it's like I could have a lot more out right now if I wasn't a female. Like, if I was a male just trying to produce videos, it would be different.
Yeah, bro, we'll do you up.
Yeah, I see your work, I like it, but then it's like, okay, let's go out with a date.
What's up with that though?
It's like, huh?
Yeah.
I thought you just said you wanted to work with me, like this. So when she said it spoke a lot of words, and I'm glad that she did it. And even though they were saying it was supposed to be Kodak, and then he said it wasn't, but no telling what the situation really is. Only she and her creator and her team and everybody else knows what the real deal was. But when she said this, I was like, this hit different for me.
Yeah.
It hit home.
It hit honestly home, like it really did.
Well, I usually say this about people who have to go through hard times. I wouldn't say so much a struggle, but just have to go through a lot of ups and downs. For women like yourselves, I think the ending, or the continuation, you know, Nipsey said, you know, marathon continues. I think when you guys are continuing to push forward, it's going to pay off. I know a lot of times people feel, and everyone's been there, this is too hard, I don't know if this is even worth it, but I think the more you push and push, then eventually it will come, and it'll come, your success will come at a point when you didn't even realize it. It's going to be random. You're just going to, this blessing will come, this one, you're like, wow, I wasn't even prepared for it. Now you just overflowed. You know, wait, I ain't even trying to preach to nobody right now. But I'm just saying,
y'all better give my man Kyle his flowers, because he's really that man.
Yeah,
so he really put respect on. Well, I think this is kind of cute, and I think it's funny too. But Cardi B and Offset was able to be featured on Baby Shark show.
I think that's cool. I mean,
I like that.
If you think about it, to go from the rap and where they are to Baby Shark.
No, I mean, honestly, I love Cardi B. I love Offset. But I'm gonna have to watch this episode that they was in. Like, I'm not walking out the room and putting it on for my kid. I'm sorry.
What's the name of the song? Oh, girl. Baby. What if she does that?
No, I really hope not. Their daughter's featured on it too, right? So. Yes. But I don't know. That's different.
Okay.
That's different.
I'm very limited, and I want to say for all of us, we're very limited on how we can speak on the situation, because none of us have seen the episode. But just the thought of it, I think that's cool, because it's like, again, like you said, to hop from this industry, let's be honest, the rap industry is something different.
It is.
Okay. To hop into kids shows, that's cool. That's like Snoop Dogg, like how he done dabbled into Snoop Dogg all over the world, quite literally. Like there's not one industry that he's not welcome in. So I think it's cool, because I feel like it's gonna open up the doors for a lot of other artists. But I do also feel like there's a certain way that you have to present yourself and comply in order to be featured on that type of stuff, because there's standards, you know.
See, me, my daughter, personally, I'm just, from the Cardi B that I know, I'm kind of scared to see what y'all about to be talking about. Like, and obviously, like you said, you have to be to a certain standard, you have to be doing certain things to, she not gonna be talking like how she talk on a regular, but it's still like the Cardi B I know, I'm not trusting my kids to sit up and watch.
To be careful as a business with a brand, because everybody has their own brand, and not everybody does the same thing, and they don't accept. It's like, you know, movies, not every actor or actress is going to take every single role just because it's offered to them, because they have a brand. So with this, it's just something that as parents you just have to be careful. Like, oh, Cardi B and Offset are doing this, cool. It probably will be a cute episode, and they're probably gonna do add their own flavor to it,
right?
And things like that. That's fine. But as a parent, you still have to watch out to make sure, hey, this is Cardi B and Offset here. That doesn't mean I'm gonna show my 5-year-old Cardi B and Offset over here.
True.
Because if you do, then now it's like, oh, I love Cardi B. She was on Baby Shark, but at the same time, I saw her in WAP music video.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry. I'm not leaving my kid watching